Hello everyone, welcome to the continuation of the NDP How-To Guide series. In this video we're going to go over the proper use of a new tool that we are using for digital books called Shelfit. This is a new system that Notre Dame is incorporating into our curriculum for the 2017 and 2018 school year. This new system will provide us a couple of benefits over the previous years, where the technology department emailed out iBook codes to the students in their various classes depending on what books were required. In this system, it is actually tied into our PowerSchool student database. So books and other classroom requirements can be provided to the students automatically based on their enrollment. This new system will actually provide us a number of benefits over the old system that we were using in the previous years. Traditionally, iBook codes were sent out from the technology department to the student email addresses, and this caused a number of problems where students either would not recognize who the sender of the email was and delete the email that had the code in it, or the code themselves were not working properly and it was just kind of a mess. So this new system is actually tied into our student database called PowerSchool, and it is actually based off of where the students are enrolled and what classes. So as an example, if a student is enrolled in English 2 and a book is appended to the English 2 course in Shelfit, that student will automatically be assigned the books that are associated with that English 2 class. So rather than having to send emails to the technology department asking where's this book or where's that book, all the system does is append these books automatically to that student's account. So it's going to increase reliability, and it will give us an opportunity to use our time a little bit more wisely. In this tutorial, we're going to go over a couple of things. The first is how to access Shelfit and reset your password to gain your login. The second is going to be how to download Shelfit on your iPad. The best way to use this video is to pause it while you're watching and perform these actions on your own. That way, at the end of the video, you will be completely done with your setup process. The first thing you want to do is navigate to ndp.shelfit.com. And this will take you to the main sign-on page for Shelfit. Now, everyone has a default password, but for the sake of simplicity, we are going to go to Forgot Password there at the bottom link, and then type in your email address. This is your Notre Dame preparatory email address, so whatever your username is at NDP Saints. Once you put in your email address, you want to hit continue, and a forgot password link will be sent to your account. You want to go and check your Notre Dame preparatory email address from either the Gmail website or the Gmail application on your iPad. At that point, you'll see an email from EdTech Shelfit Dashboard Password Recovery with a link. You want to click on the link. You will be presented with the password reset dialog. You will need to enter a new password and confirm it on these two dialog boxes and then hit submit. We recommend you use your normal Canvas password for this, but you can use whatever password you want. Once you hit submit and it tells you your password has been successfully reset, you can go back to the login for Shelfit and type out your email address and the new password that you just created. Now this will take you to your main dashboard page. The only button you'll have to worry about here is the big green Go to Your Shelf button, or you can hit the Reader button on the left. You will then be taken to your bookshelf where any books that are appended to your account will be visible here. If the book is actually an iBook, what you'll see is a link that tells you the book name. You click on it and it actually will open up a link that will direct you to the iBook store. For all other books, you can open it up directly through here in a web browser if you want to, or you can download the iPad app, which is what we are going to do next. Okay, for the iPad app, we are going to open up the App Store. Within the App Store, you're going to select the search button on the right-hand side, and you're going to type in Shelfit. It might come up as Shelfit Reader. That's actually the one you want to download. It will have this white icon with a couple of blue stripes. I already have it downloaded, so I'm going to open it up. You'll be presented with a Proceed to Log On button, and this is where you would type in your email address and password just like you did for the website. This will take you to a page that looks similar to what you saw on the web browser, but it is within an iPad app. You can look at a couple of things on the left-hand side. It'll tell you the status of your downloads. Every time an instructor changes their content of their books, the book will have to re-download. So you can see the status here. You can go to your All Books section, and you can actually change the look of the list. You can either do a list view or an icon view. You can actually filter by title, type, all kinds of stuff. And then you can actually get notifications for when iBooks are changed. Either your instructor adds more items to their custom extension. It just depends on what is happening in your book list. And you can also search for books as well up on the top right. For this example, we're going to go into Forensic Science and download it. And what you'll see is a dialogue about book extensions. These book extensions are customizations that your instructor can do. For right now, we're going to use the No Additions extension, which is basically just a plain book without any type of notes or additional content. The book will then download. You can look at the status right here under the download section. That book is now downloaded. You can go back to All Books and then open the book itself. So a couple of things about the Shelfit Reader. It is much like iBooks, where you can swipe back and forth between pages. You can zoom in on certain pages depending on if there's some content that's kind of small. You can go through and search for content directly, whether it be in the textbook itself or you can search dictionary terms. If you use the little hand icon on the left, that is the navigation hand. You can use it to do whatever you want. There is a scroll bar right here that will let you go to whatever page you want very quickly, or you can type in the page number right here. We're going to go back to 1. You can hand draw notes on this as well, and this actually gets saved as it happens. So you can put anything you want on these books. You can actually do some highlights as well. There's an erase function. That'll get rid of anything you want to put on there. You can also add bookmarks. So say you're on a particularly interesting part of a book, you can add a bookmark and say, use this for next essay, and highlight it different colors if you want to. You can actually leave comments on these different parts of the book as well. If you have the comment button highlighted, you just have to tap anywhere you want and you can type in the comment. And when you make comments, you will see them up on the top right-hand bar there. You can also see your comments in a list if you select the comment button again, and it will show you the comments here. It depends on if the instructor has given you access to asking questions and stuff within the book. You can potentially have a dialogue with the instructor within this comment section. This next section is called Overlays, and this is what the instructors will use if they want to put in customized content. They can add things like website links, direct YouTube video embeds. They can add videos into their textbook itself. They can put audio files. They can even put quizzes into your textbooks. This will allow you to take in whatever content the instructor would normally put onto Canvas, but you never have to actually leave the book to read or look at this content. So it could potentially help with students that have an issue with staying on task because they never have to actually leave this area. There are a couple of other features in the Shelfit Reader application that you might want to take advantage of. In the bottom left, you see a button that will actually fit the book to the page that you're reading. There's another button that will make the page fit to the height. On the right-hand side, you can choose between a single page view or a multi-page view, much like if you were reading a normal textbook, and then you can zoom in and out just the way you would normally do with a two-finger pinch. You can also look at the information from the book. You'll see that it is 573 pages. You see the copyright dates. You can also toggle the visibility of certain features. So if you don't want to see annotations and the other things provided by the instructor, you can take those out. You can even toggle them all off if you want to. And then you can show and hide sidebars if you want to do that as well. The last button is the full screen button. This will take you to more of a traditional textbook look and feel, and the navigation still works as you would normally expect. To get back, you click on the screen itself and hit the screen shrink button. There is a button on the top left corner, right above the hand icon. The way you can tell if you have a book downloaded is you'll see a green checkbox right there, and there's an info button. It will tell you how the book has been downloaded, and you can actually delete the book as well if you want to save some space on your iPad. That is it for EdTech. If you have any questions at all, either contact your instructors or send us a help desk ticket at helpdesk@ndpsaints.org. Again, that's helpdesk@ndpsaints.org. Thank you very much.